Hey everybody, it's Jenny Trumpa coming to you today, and I wanted to share with you 3 tips for adding value to your challenge group. So I was on a call this morning with other 2-star diamond in the West, and it's a mastermind group, and so that was the topic of the call today. So I just kind of wanted to share with you all what we came up with. So we all kind of contributed our ideas, and these are the 3 top topics that we talked about. So the first one is to really find out your niche. Who are you? Are you a mom? Are you a yogi? Are you a fitness professional? Are you family oriented? Do you love to organize things? Are you a foodie? All right. So whatever your niche is, figure out who you are and really add value to your people with who you are. So for example, I'm a master trainer with Beachbody. So some of the things that I talk about in my groups are, fitness related. So we talk about appropriate attire to wear for different types of workouts, what kinds of shoes to wear for different kinds of workouts. We talk about the importance of form and technique, how to breathe through exercises, etc., etc. But I'm also a mom, and what's really important to me is that my family functions well. So some of the other things that I provide to my groups are how to create chore charts and time blocking tips. So, as moms, we're all super busy and we all have, a gazillion things going on. And if we don't keep it together, at least somewhat, things can tend to get really out of whack. So helping other moms, be kind of like a warm mess and not quite so much a hot mess is my goal. But let's see what else. I also like to talk about nutrition in my groups as well. That's a little bit a part of me as well. So I bring in value about Shakeology, all right? So I really want my groups to be utilizing Shakeology and making it a lifestyle change for them, something that they implement forever. And so I educate my groups on Shakeology and the benefits of it, and the nutritional components of it, and why it's such an important thing to add into their life. Lastly, I wouldn't quite consider myself a yogi, but I do love to talk about mindset and personal development, and how it's super important to have that internal transformation as well. So I include topics about self-care, self-love, implementing gratitude into your life, etc. So those are some of the things that I add in my challenge groups because that's who I am. That's my niche. But maybe you are more of a foodie person. Maybe you love to share recipes. So maybe one of the things that you could do is put up a post. My gosh, it's windy out here. It wasn't this windy a second ago when I decided to come out here. It's okay though. Maybe one of the things you want to do is put up a post and ask everyone to contribute recipes that they love and that they want to share with the group. Or maybe you are a yogi and you want to talk about meditation tips and how to meditate and how to really implement that into your life. So you get my idea. Find out who you are and give your value, what you know, to your group. So it's just like what we would do in our posts on social media. We're providing value to everybody and just giving ourselves to them. That's what we can do in our challenge groups as well. Point number 2, which was kind of piggybacked onto the point that we had earlier, is really weaving in personal development into our challenge groups, really focusing on that, because what we're doing is, yes, we are fitness and nutrition coaches, however, we are also lifestyle coaches. So if we don't change people internally, change their mindsets internally, that 15-20 pounds that they have just lost, they're going to gain right back if we're not helping them change their mindset and bring in that self-love and bring in that self-confidence for them, and erase the toxins in their life, bring in the positivity and decrease the negativity. So that's our focus as well in those challenge groups. What we're also doing is by doing this, we're also preparing them for the next step, which is to join our fitness page, our fitness teams, and to become a lifestyle coach as well themselves. So by adding in that personal development component into the challenge groups is a really important piece that should be addressed. And finally, we have the last part, the third thing is, if you haven't already, consider emailing your participants. So with this new tracker system, it's amazing. I absolutely love it. We can see what people are doing. We can see who's engaged. We can see who's not engaged. And, but because, I don't know about you, but because we may have so many people involved in the tracker and the challenge groups, some of our posts might not be seen. So opting to send them emails every single day for their 30-day challenge in their email inbox is another way that we can provide value. So all of those posts that we're giving them, making sure that they are in fact seeing them, by providing them into their email inbox, but also into the tracker. My last tip with this is to reach out to your groups once a week, and to those that are doing well, who have engaged and met the 5 Shakeology minimum requirements and 3 workout minimum requirements for the week, give them a thumbs up. Let them know how wonderful they're doing and encourage them to keep going. For those that have fallen off the track, make sure that you're sending them a message and reaching out to them, asking if you can support them in some way. Ask if they have any questions that you can help out with. So anyway, those are my 3 tips, and let's go over them really quick. The first one was find the niche that you are and deliver that to your group. The second one is to weave in personal development, and the third one is to deliver emails and make sure you're reaching out to your groups once a week. All right, everyone, I hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Oh, lastly, if you have tips yourself, please share, because I love learning from you, and I'd love to improve and provide value a little bit more as well. So if you have tips, I'd love to hear them. Thanks for sharing, you guys. Take care.